Check, 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 check. This is a very special video dedicated to some very special people. And you know exactly who you are. Yes, this video is dedicated to Shalyn, Diane, Janisa, my boyfriend. You know who you are. You workaholics. This video is for you. Today we're going to talk about why you are a workaholic. I know a lot of awesome, successful, hardworking women. Ugh. They all have something in common. They are workaholics. Hello, friends. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about workaholics. Why you are a workaholic and what you can do about it. I watched a Mind Valley talk about public speaking. And you know, he said that public speaking is the most important skill you could ever learn. Because what makes humans unique? Elaborate communication. Elaborate language. The art of communication harbors learning, feelings, empathy, ideas. Language is the foundation of civilization. He said if you want to master public speaking, there is one key thing you have to do. One thing. And if you can get this thing 5 times on stage, and your nerves will be gone. You'll be a great public speaker. That one thing is do not let your nerves show. Do everything in your power. Do not let the audience know that you're nervous, because when they compliment you, you're going to think those compliments are disingenuous. And this is a killer. This is a mind barrier. You block the mind, you block everything. And why is this important? Let's think of the power of the mind for a minute, okay? You condition your body to climb to the top of Mount Everest, but if your mind says no, you're not doing it. You're not going anywhere. It's all about mindset. Mind is everything. Mind is what tells you to put your gym shoes on, put your gym clothes on, get out the door, get in your car, drive to the gym. Your mind tells you, let's skip gym day today. Let's go to McDonald's. And the mind is the thing that says, hell no, we are not doing that today. We're going to the gym. And how did I start that thought? I said, if you conditioned your body, that's the mind. That's the conscious mind. It all starts with the mind. Everything.
Make a fist with your brain and punch against sleepy times.
That's why mindset for an entrepreneur is like conditioning your body for an athlete. I heard that somewhere. I don't remember where, but yeah, it's pretty great. Your mind is what tells you to get on those weights, and your mind tells you to repeat it every single day. You work that mind just like a muscle. So why are disingenuous compliments such a barrier to mastering public speaking? The subconscious mind. This is the involuntary system. And this system was programmed in infancy. Yes, infancy. The first 3 years of your life are the most important. And if you think about it, people don't realize how early children's minds are getting shaped, how early things affect them. Those first 3 years are crucial. Just imagine how rapidly your brain is developing at that time. It's a huge time for learning. And that's why they say babies have a superpower. The very first year of life, you can learn any language. It's pretty awesome. Seriously, any language. So after you get done with a presentation, performance, stand-up, comedy, whatever it is, some kind of talking event, and then people come up and compliment you, your subconscious mind will probably read it like this. Oh, you did so good. You did so good. But in reality, it was probably actually conveyed more like this. Oh my God, you did so good. You did so good. You know, the subconscious mind taps into previously held notions about yourself. When it thinks somebody is saying something just to make you feel better, it will keep reinforcing that anxiety that you aren't good enough. If you can put on your best poker face and show absolutely no signs of anxiety, your subconscious brain will then think of compliments as genuine, and then that new programming commences that you got this. Anyway, where am I going with this? Do you know where your very first sense of self comes from? The very first place that you get an idea of what your sense of self is. Your mother gazing down at you during infancy. Yeah, seriously. That's where you get it. Humans get all of their information from other humans. We're very social creatures. We learn about the world. We learn about ourselves through other humans. Our mother is our very first mirror. We see what a smile is. We see what a laugh is. We see what feelings are, emotions. It's pretty damn crazy. Pretty crazy. Our surroundings, our environment is responsible for programming our subconscious mind. That's how our brain works. It gets information about the world, and then we know what a hand is. We know that we are separate, but you have a gatekeeper to that subconscious mind, and that is your conscious mind. Your conscious mind, your free will, your self-awareness. You can change that subconscious programming, and it's an incredibly powerful tool. Very important for leaders and executives, but really for anyone. It's so important for anyone. You get that strong sense of self, that security, that confidence. You learn who you are. That is the most important thing you can do for yourself. Your subconscious mind is primal, automatic. In your subconscious mind, you are the architect. That is the voluntary system. That is the modern system. So let's get into how this relates, where this goes with workaholics. So you probably have scars from when you're a child, right? Most people do. Pretty much everyone does, you know. Navigating this world is not easy. Joe Rogan said that he grew up in a family where money was scarce. Resources were very scarce. And so when he got his first major paycheck, when he got his first big paycheck, that was a defining moment for him. He knew in that moment that he loved that feeling. He loved that feeling of financial freedom, and he knew that he would never ever feel that sense of scarcity anymore. He wouldn't live in that kind of world. He was addicted to that feeling. He loved financial freedom. So maybe it was something like that for you. You know, that was his scar as a child. That was his programming. He never wanted to live in that scarcity, fear-based mindset anymore. He knew that he had to work super hard for it every day. And he pretty much became addicted to making money. So maybe it was something like that for you. Some kind of scar like that for you. Or maybe it was an absent parent. Yeah, an absent parent. Ooh, getting super serious here. When you have an absent parent, that sets up the framework, that sets up a story, the framework for your entire life. Children are narcissistic. Their world is very small. And then as we grow, our world expands. Consciousness expands like the cosmos. You become more aware of the world and others. You become more self-aware. You become more aware of your actions and the ripple effect of them, the consequences, the benefits. So for a child, when there is an absent parent, it's a feeling of inadequacy. It's a feeling of rejection. Because children are inherently narcissistic, they automatically assume there's something wrong with them. The absent parent is not around because I am bad. The parent isn't around because I am bad. Parent isn't around because I am bad. Dad isn't around because I'm bad. There's something wrong with me. So we all have a standards bar. If you're familiar with South Park, you probably know about James Cameron setting a super high bar, right?
Systems are normal. You guys hearing the song okay up there?
James Cameron, explorer of the sea.
Yes, James, we hear the song.
That's the bar. Everybody has a bar, right? Bar. But the bar that I'm talking about in particular is the am I good enough bar. Me, as a mom, taking care of a house and a little family, I'm always worried about that bar. I'm always worried about who's eating. Is everybody healthy? Who's eating enough? And then I'm like a clean freak, so that shows a lot. I'll clean, then I get into this rabbit hole of cleaning. Like I just can't stop cleaning. Is it clean enough? Is it clean enough? Am I a piece of shit? So you, my friend, my workaholic friend, you don't know where that bar is. You have no idea. You have no. There's no guideline. There's no the bar. You just don't know. There's no, it's not even like, bzzz, it's just, there's no boundary. There's no imaginary line board. You know what I mean? There's no good marker in your brain for where that bar is, where you're supposed to be. Like one day you could be like, am I the worst? One day maybe you miss cleaning the dishes and you're like, am I the biggest piece of crap in the whole world? You let one person down. You're like, your world ends. Yeah, dude, you let one person down, it's just Armageddon for you. But the world doesn't stop turning. And the biggest problem about workaholics is you don't even know that you have a problem. Yeah. But you know who does know? The people closest to you. Your spouse, your mom, your best friend. They see that. They see all that behind the scenes. They see you wringing yourself dry for other people. They are the people that actually see what's going on, how much you're doing, how much you're killing yourself, how gracious you are, how much you don't realize how much you're doing for people. And you don't realize those people that can see the bar because they're an objective third-party perspective. That's the person that sees you thinking that you're constantly letting others down. That's the person that sees you all the time putting others first. That person that wants to spend time with you and they don't get to because you got every single part of you. You've got these little pieces of yourself all over the place, going to clients and employers and patients, employees. And you work because you think if you let loose just a little bit, you're going to let someone down. You can't sit back and relax. You can't sit back and watch Netflix because you're like, oh my God, there's something I need to be doing right now. There's something I need to be doing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Who needs me? I'm not being enough. I'm not bringing enough to the table. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. You don't see the problem because you don't matter. To you, you don't matter. Everyone else matters. They need to be taken care of, not you. You don't even see that problem. You don't even see what you're going through because you're so giving. You're so damn giving, generous. But that person that loves you is suffering. And those clients can live without you. They can live without you that 1 hour, that one day. If that you want to go, that person that loves you wants to take you out on date night, you know? Everything will be okay. The world will keep turning. And when you take care of you, you have much more to offer. So it's a win-win-win. So here's what you can do about it. This is a little trick in the life coach world, and it's very easy. You just reprogram that subconscious mind. You reprogram the automatic, that mind that your conscious mind takes in all the information and it organizes it so that your conscious doesn't have to worry about it anymore. You reprogram that subconscious mind, you hardwire it, redo that encoding like a system software update. You reprogram it. You reprogram that subconscious mind to tell yourself that you are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You're enough. You're enough. You're enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are perfect. You're on the path to success, no matter what. You are loved unconditionally. You're fine. You're enough. Something that I do, and this is a really crazy trick. This works with, so you know how like the most successful people that seem to have everything are just still depressed? This works on them. When you have a super successful person that's still feeling anxiety, still feeling inadequacy, it's because of this. Something that I do is I have a notification set on my phone. Every single day at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., a little pop-up comes up on my phone. It says, I am enough. That's it. That's all you have to do. Seriously, just reprogram that mind. You reprogram that subconscious with words. You reprogram the subconscious with words. So you can put sticky notes up, put something like, I love you, whatever, love yourself. You find ways to feel complete inside. You rebuild that core sense of self, that confidence, self-love, because you are enough. And another thing, and this is a really big one, this one's super important. There is a YouTube channel called Doxy Meditations, and he is all about utilizing the power of the subconscious and reprogramming it to make yourself your best self. I listen to it most nights, and I can get more into this in another video. The power of the subconscious mind is very malleable right before you go into sleep. So that's what he does. You play this, and I will put a link to it. You play this, and it's pretty much just positive affirmations. And he has one for everything. He has one for manifesting wealth, happiness, self-love, anxiety, all kinds of things. reprogram your subconscious. And so he just basically says affirmations. So listen to that. Do this for like just a week and see how you feel. Yeah, doxy meditations, my favorite. So he will say, upon going to sleep, he'll say, you are enough, you are enough, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. I am loved, I'm perfect, I'm fine no matter what, I'm always fine no matter what. And your subconscious mind is going to put that to work and you're going to feel good. You're not letting anyone down. And yeah, go do that. Please tell me how it goes. Doxy meditations. Come in. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Love you. You are enough.
Descending to 1,000 feet. I don't see the bar yet. Looks like it must have sunk pretty low.
With a dying thirst to be the first. Could it be? Yeah, it's him, James Cameron.